So I'm cleaning pennies, which is kind of a fun project. It's for my countertop, which will be a video of its own. Anyway, I just thought I would check in and say hi. So actually I was driving on the highway today, and I was not paying attention. I was driving really fast, and like all of a sudden I realized I'm in like this like hallway of parked cars, and I realized in front of me that car is coming really close. So I slam on the brakes. I put my arm out, because I always do that, because Andiamo, I'm just used to putting my arm out. I'll do that to anybody because it's such a reaction. And with this hand, I like reached over and I turned on the triangle lights. And you may have seen the video. I promote the idea of turning on your triangle lights when you're slamming on the brakes, so that the people behind you have like an extra warning. So I did that, and it was pretty cool because I looked in my back mirror to make sure the person behind me was slowing down, and when I saw they were slowing down, I turned mine off. And right about right before I turned mine off, I saw they turned theirs on, which was really cool. And I guess they watched behind them, and they turned theirs off when the people behind them slowed down. So that was kind of cool. So I was thinking maybe I like taught them to do that. I don't know. Hopefully. I mean, it's such a great safety precaution. I was probably just like driving along with the music on, like singing out loud, and not paying attention. So yeah, I think I had the radio on for sure, probably. One of my least favorite questions that people ask, though I don't get it that much more anymore, but I don't know, people love to ask you like what kind of music you listen to. And I guess for some people, you know, for some people, I don't know, maybe that's their life, you know. So I always feel like when somebody asks me that, I feel like they're gonna judge me by what I say. So, or like I'm not like cool enough to know some random music style term or something. I remember when I was in like junior high and high school, I would sometimes listen to the oldies station, and at that time the oldies was 50s and 60s. And I don't think it's that anymore. I don't even know if they have stations for like 50s and 60s. But yeah. So if I had to say, I don't have a type of music, but when I'm in the car, I'll listen to the radio, and I love to listen to like the Latin pop stations. The stations are like usually all in Spanish, and they have like Latin music. I love that. It's like so dancey, you know. I love music that makes me want to dance. So yeah, I love the Latin pop stations. I'll listen to the regular like English pop stations too. And then I like some classic rock, though now I'm not even sure what that term means, because yeah, I don't know, it changes. But yeah, and you know, I don't listen to music any other time, except when I'm working. I'll put on don't laugh. I'll actually listen to like meditation music all day long. I won't listen to other music. That's pretty much it. So aside from driving in the car and listening to the Latin pop stations, otherwise the only music I intentionally put on, usually, I mean, of course there's always other times, would be like some sort of meditation music that's kind of background, like peaceful noise while I'm working. But I also love, but there's no stations that I ever find. I love, of course, you know, I'm a belly dancer, so I love Arabic music. I love Arabic pop music. I love like Bollywood music. I love all that. I love like things that have like culture and are music at the same time. That's just so cool to me. So yeah, if they had like a Bollywood station or an Arabic pop station, I'd be all over those, and the Latin station, just because I think they're so cool. So yeah. So I'm sure somebody out there is judging me for that, or I don't know if you can, I don't know if that's just too random or what, but yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I would know, like, I don't even know like some of these like weird music things anymore. So yeah, I'm not in on like music stuff, like alternative music or something like that. Though I used to be. When I was a teenager, I loved alternative. Yeah, that's what it's called, alternative. Like grunge music, like Nirvana, some of these bands. So yeah, I used to be into that, but not really anymore. I like things more with a beat that you can dance to. That's way more exciting for me. It's pretty neat. Some of the pennies are coming out really shiny, and the other pennies that weren't really shiny before, they're not like shiny at the end, but they're, you know, like pale copper color. So that's kind of cool. I'm excited to get my my kitchen counter done, just because then I can use the kitchen sink again. Oh, and here's a cool thing. So at a place that I've danced at a few times, they have offered me the opportunity to teach a class. So I'm gonna do it. I'm just like so excited. I wouldn't have expected it, and I'm just like so stoked. So I'm gonna teach an 8-week class this fall. So I'm really excited about that. I'm definitely nervous too. I've actually taught, I've taught ESL, I've taught some web stuff like search engine optimization, and when I say ESL, that's English as a second language. I guess it should be, now I think it's EFL, which is English as a foreign language. So I've taught that before in a couple different countries, and then taught as like a guest speaker, search engine optimization. I don't know if I've taught, I feel like I might be missing something. Maybe missing something obvious. So anyway, so I've taught before, and with dancing, I'm a little more comfortable going in front of people, but the idea of teaching like dance, you know, whereas if you're teaching a class like SEO or something, you got notes, you're in front of like a little podium or a desk or something, but like in a dance format, it's different. So I'm trying to figure out how to prepare myself to even just prepare or teach the class. But I mean, that's such a great opportunity. I would have never expected that. So I'm all over it. I'm really excited about it. And it's just more skills, it's more experience, so you never know. We'll see. I do love teaching though. I mean, I love having students. I feel patient, you know, I don't like get frustrated or whatever. And I used to love the ESL students just because, well, I also taught in the US before at the university I went to, and they had like a center for English as a foreign language or second language, whatever, and so I assistant taught, and they're so much fun because they're from all over the world and they're in the US and they're like, you know, it's such a exciting time for them. So for me, it's vicariously exciting to experience that. And I've gone to other countries and learned those languages in classes, and I just love the setting. So I can kind of like see those students and like know how exciting it is, you know, and reminisce a little bit. So anyway, that's kind of the big thing on my plate right now is learning how to do that, and just getting prepared for that. Meanwhile, I've got a bunch of renovations underway, so I have a lot of work. So I know you just saw Andiamo stealing the scene, but I wanted to show you some more images and video of him and show that he's doing a little bit better. He's gaining weight. I don't actually know how much weight he's gained, but he's eating a lot. He's eating all human food. I make him food that like humans could eat. Anymore, he doesn't really get any like dog-related snacks or anything like that. He eats more than me. He gets like 3 huge meals of like meat and pasta or meat and bread every day. And and I've even started serving it like on a plate so it looks more human-like and is hopefully a little more interesting for him. Which is great because he's actually eating, and that way too I can like put in a little bit of like I don't know, elements or whatever. I put in like turmeric, and I put in pink Himalayan sea salt, which is good for his myocardia. So anyway, he's doing really good like that, and he's got a lot of sprite or spryness or whatever that word is. He's doing really good, and then I actually just brushed him out a bunch because he's shedding, you know, because it's summer. So he looks a little bit skinnier just after I've been brushing him, but he's still gaining weight, you know, I can still see it. So I was a little disappointed, like after spending so much time brushing him, and then he looked skinny again. But he's definitely gaining weight. I can see it on the ribs. I'm kind of counting how many ribs I can see. You know, before there was 5 and now there's kind of 3. So yeah, I'm really excited. I do have to remember though, he's going to be 14 years old this year. So I'm just happy, you know, he's having a good time and, you know, feeling better, running around, jumping. He's got his personality back. So I'm excited. He's doing good. Good boy. Who's cute? Andiamo. You're so good. You are so good, Papa. I love you. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned, and until next time, keep it simple.